5 o'clock on a Sunday. No, it's not. It's 5 o'clock on a Wednesday, isn't it? It's 5 o'clock on a Wednesday, and it's time for...
The Craig and Ryland Magic Review Show.
I'm Craig.
I'm Ryland.
Welcome back to another review show right here on...
Magic TV.
Absolutely. And we're back with 4 tricks. And I'm actually doing some work today. I've performed one of the tricks. Normally you do all 4 of them. I've performed one of the tricks. And we're starting off with the trick that I am performing. So the first trick we're going to be looking at is a new trick by Big Blind Media and Cameron Francis. That beautiful match made in heaven. Let's have a look at that first. So like I said, Bri, the first trick we're going to be looking at today is Copy That by Cameron Francis. Now, I am a huge Cameron Francis fan. A lot of my love from Cameron came from the early DVD sets that he brought out with Full 52 and with Big Blind Media. I honestly think that some of the best tricks that I've ever learned by Cameron Francis. And he has a habit and an ability to take a sort of classic methods and classic techniques and rework them and just create something really special. And that's what we're seeing here with Copy That. It is based on a very old principle. It's based on a very old trick. Now, this is a trick that I actually visited myself when I bought out the Infinity deck with Lloyd Barnes. We actually used this principle with the Infinity deck. And if anyone's ever seen the Redivider book, which was all routines with Stay Stack, and you've seen that was a book from many years ago by Max Maven. Max approached this plot as well. It's as old as the hills, but what Cameron has done with it is he's added a couple of really interesting tweaks, made the cards different colors on the back, which actually is very fooling, and as well as that, he's got a couple of extra kickers that people just don't see coming. Now, I'm not going to say any more other than watch this performance. I did a performance to Thea. You can have a look at this performance, and then after the performance, I'll tell you exactly what we think. So, Thea.
Yeah?
I have a wallet. It's a little black wallet. Now, inside the wallet, there are playing cards. Can you see that? There's red playing cards and there's blue playing cards. Now, we are going to try an experiment in coincidence. Do you know what I mean by coincidence?
Yeah.
Huh?
No,
you don't know what coincidence is. So a coincidence is, like, for example, if I asked you to name a fruit and you said bananas and I said bananas at the same time, that would be a coincidence.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Okay, so we're going to try an experiment in a coincidence, okay? Now, we have the red cards and we have the blue cards. I don't want you to be influenced by what is on the other side of the cards. So what I would like you to do is mix up the red ones, but do not look at what's on the face, and also do not let them at home look at the face. So don't lift them up like that, because just mix them up like this. Is that okay? And I'll mix up the blue pack. The blue pack is for me, and the red pack is for you. When you've mixed, we're going to play a little, kind of a little do-as-I-do game, okay? So when you're happy, take the cards under the table. I'll do exactly the same thing, but without looking at them, so you can't see what they are. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to reach into the packet, take any one of those cards face down, bring it out face down, and put it on the table in front of you without looking at it. So take any one of those cards, put it face down, and put it on the table. Keep the other cards under the table. Now, I couldn't know what your card is. You couldn't know what my card is because you randomly picked. I randomly picked. Would you say that's fair?
That's fair.
Now, without looking at the one I gave you, without me looking at the one that you gave me, we're going to take them under the table. When we put them under the table, we're going to put them into the middle of the packet. Just facing the same way, okay? So I'm going to take your red one, you're going to take my blue one, put it under the table. No, don't look at anything. Just put it into the middle of the packet. Don't look. Do not look. And then when you've done that, bring the cards back out and put them on the table. So I could not know what card you gave me. You could not know what card I gave you. You mixed up your packet. I mixed up my packet. You gave me a card, which I put over here. Da, da, da. I gave you a card, which you put in your packet. Da, da, da. First of all, we put it in the same spot. Coinkydink number 1. OMG. But it gets stranger. Do you know why? You gave me this one. I gave you that one. Now, the one that you gave me is a King of Hearts. And that's really crazy. Do you know why?
Because that
No. You could have given me any card. You gave me a King of Hearts.
Yeah.
It's crazy for a few different reasons. The first reason it's crazy is because you gave me a King of Hearts right here, King of Hearts. And yet the other cards I've got a royal flush. I know you play poker. It's a royal flush missing a king of hearts. So that card you gave me makes my makes my royal flush perfectly. It's the one card that I needed to get the 10, Jack, Queen, King, and Ace of hearts. Not only that, coinkydink number 3, I gave you a card which you put in the middle, and that card is also a king of hearts. I know. And even if that wasn't enough, coinkydink number 4, I know what you're thinking, all of those are king of hearts. Think about it, Theo. If all those were king of hearts, that would be how the trick worked. But they aren't all king of hearts. You took this king out of this packet and gave it to me, and I'm glad you did, because every other one of these cards are completely blank. You gave me the one card that I needed to complete my royal flush, and everything, my little daughter, is completely examinable. Okay, right, so I obviously performed that to Thea, but what do you think of it?
I think it's very cool.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I really like it.
Great trick. Here's the thing. There's a lot going for this. So first of all, this is probably the most commercial trick I've seen come out this week, because it can be done anytime, anywhere. I know when you saw me do it to Thea, I had to put the cards under the table, but Cameron talks about behind the back with the strut. Yeah, exactly. And it's there's lots of climaxes to this trick. It's not just like one shot and you're done. There's there's multiple climaxes, and I'm telling you right now, Ryland, I love a multiple climax. Yeah. I really do. It's something that I've always enjoyed, and that's what this has. It has multiple climaxes. It has lots of different endings. So, you know, first of all, if you think back to it, first of all, you've got the fact that they've put them into the same position in the packet, which is kind of like, well, you did say put it in the middle, but then you're showing that you picked they picked the king of hearts, which matches your royal flush. Then you show you picked the king of hearts, and then all the other cards are blank. The cool thing is, at the end of the routine, everything is examinable. All the cards are examinable. There's no gimmicks at all. And it's an instant reset. All you have to do is put the cards back inside the little wallet, and it comes with the packet trick wallet as well. You just put the cards back inside the wallet and you're reset, ready to go again. So it's reset immediately. It's examinable. It can be done in any environment. It can be done walk around. It can be done table magic. It can be done anywhere. And it's a really strong effect. It's over pretty quickly. There's like 4 finales. I really like this. Now, you don't do card magic. Mm-hmm. So I'm very interested to hear what you think, because this doesn't feel like a card trick to me.
It doesn't feel like a card trick. It's like a mentalism. It's like a mentalism trick with a packet.
Yeah, it's very, very different, don't you think?
It's quite different. I think I might. I'm trying to decide whether I'll do it or not. I don't know.
You don't have to say you do it if you're not going to.
I don't know. That's the thing.
I don't know if it's your sort of trick. I think maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't know. I would definitely do this. I love packet tricks anyway. I love the fact that you can just slip a little packet trick wallet into your pocket and you're ready to go anytime, anywhere. I love that. That's.
I think I might do it.
You might do it?
I might do it.
Okay. Yeah. The only negative, or not negative, but the only thing you need to consider that could be considered a negative, is that it's going to be the same outcome every single time. So every single time people are going to pick the king of hearts. So if you're at a house party, for example, where everybody knows each other, you might not want to do this multiple times. But that really is the only negative that I'm aware of. I think it's really strong. There's no sleight of hand. You can do this immediately. It's completely self-working. It packs small. It plays big. I'm going to give this 95%. I'm definitely going to do this. It's not Cameron's best trick, but it is a very, very, very good trick. And it's another example of how Cameron takes old classics and really reworks them and makes something really special out of them. So 95% from me. What about you?
I think I'm going to give it I think I'll also give it 99%.
99? I gave it 95, but give it 99 by
I'm going to 99.
99%.
I think it's very cool.
Awesome. So 99% from Ryland, 95% from me. We're now going to go on for something completely different. We're going to go from packet tricks to music. Sound weird? Watch this. So next up, we've got Wonder Orchestra 2.0 by King of Magic. Now, this came out a couple of months ago. We've only got around to reviewing it now. But Wonder Orchestra 2.0, You first saw Wayne Goodman do this, didn't you, at the Newmarket Shindig?
Yeah.
He did it to play you happy birthday. And then, ironically, then we were like, okay, well, we need to do a review show, and this was in our review pile, so we started reviewing it. Now, do you want to talk about what this is? Because you've been playing with this pretty much exclusively. Can you talk about what this is?
Yeah, so I'm not going to say, like, what the gimmick is, but this device allows you to play wine glasses with invisible wine glasses, or if you can't do it, I did it at a hotel room and it worked. Then when I came, now I gave it a go yesterday and I couldn't do it. Like a couple of months ago I did it in the hotel room, but I did it now and it wouldn't do it. But I used this device and it was like I was able to do it, and it's really cool. But I can use it to do happy birthday. Or...
Yeah, tell them, because obviously it's a device. We don't want to talk about what the device is, but it's a device that's easily palmable.
Yeah.
That allows you to switch between various different pre-programmed tracks.
Yeah, like
you've got violin and you've got guitar.
Yeah, you can do happy birthday, and then after that you can do Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and then you can do, I think it's the American National Anthem. But yeah,
it goes on quite a while, and if you want to skip one, you can.
Yeah, you can skip one. It's like when it starts, just press the button and then press it again, and it'll start the next thing.
And there's a switch that allows you to do...
Yeah, there's a switch that allows it to change, so then it can go ding, so you can like play the guitar, da 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 da, like that.
Well, let's have a look at a performance. So this is a performance that Ryland did for Instagram of the wine glass thing. So making people believe that you can actually play the wine glasses. So let's have a look at this performance first of all, so you can see exactly what he's talking about.
Okay, so it was my birthday the other day, and I want to try something that I've never done before. I want to play the wine glasses like it's a happy birthday tune. So watch this.
So in that performance, Ryland, you were using the wine glass setting, weren't you?
Yeah,
Or the violin
the
setting.
wine glass.
You can get a few of these different devices with different musical instruments. The one that you've got is violin one way and a guitar the other way, isn't it? So you will literally just have it in your pocket. It's sitting there for when you need it. You can palm it very, very easily. And then you just literally, it's ready to go whenever you want to. And all you have to do is you learn the sequence, don't you? Because it's pre-programmed. So you just have to learn the sequence. You press the button, and as you press the button, it's making whatever you want.
Yeah.
Now, the guitar version, you were playing around with an air guitar thing, weren't you? It's like, hey, I've learned how to play air guitar. Let me show you. If you haven't seen that, you did this for Instagram as well, didn't you? So we'll have a look at this. So this is the air guitar kind of setting. It's the same device, but you can go from violin to air guitar very, very easily. So let's have a look at the air guitar thing.
Now, believe it or not, I'm actually really good at playing the air guitar. Watch this. Let me show you just one of them. Okay. Right, I'm going to play a little, just getting a little warm up. Right. Little warm up, here we go. Right, I'm going to do a little long one. Are you ready? Right, I'm going to try to play a sad guitar song, and I'm going to try to make it last as long as I can. Watch this. Wait. Right, here's the sad one. Ready?
Okay, so my question is, would you do this?
I think I would.
This seems like a really cool thing to do at a birthday party.
Yeah.
I think that, like, when you're a magician or you're a kids entertainer, like a lot of kids entertainers do juggling. You don't do juggling, but you do
plate spinning.
you do plate spinning, and you do the you're learning the triangle of terror, obviously. A lot of kids entertainers have various different skills. I think if you got some wine glasses and you filled them up and you started doing that and you played Happy Birthday to the kids, first of all, I think it'd bring the house down. But second of all, I think they'd believe that you were actually doing that with the wine glasses, and I think that would come across as super impressive. And then I think you could take the wine glasses and put them aside and do Twinkle Twinkle Little Star with invisible wine glasses and really put that magical moment in.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really cool as well. So you do think you'd do it?
Yeah, I think I would.
I can imagine doing it at a corporate as well and going over to the banquet table and going, "Can I borrow your glass?" It'd be quite funny. I don't think I'd do this. I do like it very, very much. I've been debating as to whether I do it. I know Wayne Goodman's doing this an awful lot. I've seen him do it on the Alakazam Live. I saw him do it at Newmarket Shindig. I know he's enjoying this and he would definitely do it. I don't think I would, but I think it's very, very clever. It's a very commercial device and it just sits in your pocket. It's ready to go. I'm going to give it 79%. What are you giving it?
I'm going to give it 99%.
99%. Wow, that's a great mark. So 99%.
I think it's very good.
There you go. 99% from Ryland and 79% from me. Very, very good. Now we're going to move on to another trick that Ryland looked at. This is by, well, let's talk about it in a second. So next up, we have the Wormhole Envelope by JT Magic. Now, JT Magic, we talked about them last week and we said that they released probably the worst trick we've ever seen, or one of the worst tricks we've ever seen in 2024. It was the Cupid Rabbit thing, and we still stand by the fact that that trick is dire. However...
Yeah.
Diarrhea. However, this is actually really good. This is really, really good. And it's crazy that the same company that made that has made this. Everything's better about this. The tutorial is better. It's not perfect. There's no live performance. The tutorial is better. And more importantly, the trick is very, very well made. So what you have here is a card to impossible location. And this has been done before a few times, but this is a very unique approach to the plot. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to let Ryland perform this for you. I know, Ryland doing a card trick. Shocker. I'm going to let Ryland perform this to you, and then we'll talk about what we think.
Okay, so I want my dad behind the camera. Dad, what I want you to do is just want you to pick a card. Any card.
Any card? I will go for that one.
That one. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm happy
what
with
I want
that
you to do
one.
is just want you to sign it, okay? Sign
Okay,
the card.
I've got a pen.
Yeah.
Dad, there we go.
Alright, there you go. You see the card?
Yeah.
We're going to put it in the deck, okay? Just like that. Now, I want you to know that it's not on the top. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's two of the hearts. And it's not on the bottom. The five of diamonds.
No.
Okay? Not on the top, not on the bottom. Now, I've also got this envelope here. Now, this envelope, I want you to notice that there is a little hole at the bottom.
I see this.
So we're going to put the deck aside over there, like that. So I want you to watch the envelope here. Just watch this. Just like that. You
What?
can see I can actually make your card appear.
That can't be my card.
I know you don't think it's actually your card yet, but
It's
if
not
I
your-
actually just open the envelope, you can see that I can take out one card, and it is your card.
So considering you don't do card magic, that was a decent performance there, young man. Not too bad, not too shabby. And what you saw there is what the trick is. It is a signed card to envelope. And because there's a hole in the envelope, they see the moment that the card arrives, and then you can take the card out of the envelope, and it is actually their signed card. Now, this has been done before. Nicholas Lawrence most recently brought out a version of this, where a card appears in an envelope and then vanishes from an envelope. And the first time I saw a version of this, I think it was Holy POD from Richard Zelmaniak, and we're talking back in the 1980s. So this sort of plot has been around for a long time. This version, however, I've never seen a version like this before. And what I really like about it is you can show the envelope very, very cleanly. You can put it down on the table. You have them pick a card, they sign it, it's apparently lost in the pack. And just in the action of showing the envelope again, you've done the load. The load is super easy, isn't it? Just in the action of showing the envelope and then lifting it up by the flap, you've done the load. The load happens automatically because of the gimmicked envelope. And because the deck, I should point out, the deck is slightly prepared, but there's only a 1 card preparation in the deck. So the deck could be, this could be a great opening effect, or you could have this rung in at any point in the act that you want to. You could even probably work out a way of bringing the envelope out and loading what you needed to load into the deck at that point. But the load of the card into the envelope is done out in the open. Nobody will ever see anything. And then the thing that really looks good is when you shake and the card appears in the envelope. Now, the cool thing is when you shake and the card appears in the envelope, that is actually their card. It's not like it's a little flap that comes down or anything like that. That is actually their card that appears in the envelope. It's a very different method. Yeah, most methods I've seen little flaps, and there's no flaps involved in this. In fact, there's no invisible thread at all, so there's nothing to break. This is all, robust. This lasts a long time. And you get extra envelopes and you get extra gimmicks so that you can make it yourself. And they go through quite a few different options on the tutorial. And then when you show that that card is inside there and they see it in the hole, you just pull it out. And that's actually their card. And you can give it back to them. And that's their signed card. You can then put the envelope away and you're left with a straight deck ready to go into anything else that you want to go into. Look, here's the thing. A lot of magicians like card to impossible location. What we have here is a card to impossible location. And normally when you're dealing with a card to...
Wait. Is this an A-can?
No, it's not an A-can.
No.
Of course it's not an A-can. It's a card to impossible location.
No, it's not any number. What am I about?
I don't know. You've got
any
mad.
card to any location.
Any card to any location.
It's an A-cal.
Oh, please stop. No, it's it's not any location.
Card to any location.
Well, it's not really any location. It's an envelope. You picked a card. Where would you like it to go?
It's a K-roll. Any
that?
card at random location.
It's not random location. It's any card to envelope.
Any card. So it's achy.
You're making my brain achy. Look.
No, A-K, because it's A-E. So AK-47.
I'm so tired. When you're thinking about a card to envelope or a card to impossible location.
AK-47.
Okay, well, there's two things that you need to think of, and that's how easy the load is and how commercial it is. And honestly, the load is super easy. You're not having to do a Mercury card fold or anything. If you can do a tilt break, you can do the trick. That's the only move that you need to be able to do. And the appearance looks really good. The reset isn't instantaneous, but will only take about 5 or 10 seconds, if that. And it's a different card every single time. So it's a perfect finale to an ambitious card routine. It's a perfect opening routine. It's really good. And they go through options on the tutorial. I can't believe this is the same company that did the stupid rabbit trick from last week. It just baffles my mind. I'm going to give this 90%. I think it's really good. What are you giving it?
I'm going to give it probably like 95%.
95%.
Really cool.
It is really cool. 95% for the Kid Magician. 90% from me. I'm definitely going to carry this around. It's just one envelope that you can put in your pocket and you're ready to go anytime, anywhere. It's really good. Right, talking about envelopes, we've got one final trick to look at, and it's a new TCC trick involving envelopes. Here we go. So the final trick that we're going to be looking at today is Schrodinger's envelope. Do you know what Schrodinger's cat is? Do you know the concept of it's a physics thing? Do you know? Because the presentation is meant to be around Schrodinger's cat, but you use the different...
Schrodinger's cat?
Well, it's a physics thing. Alex could probably tell you more about it than me, but basically it's the concept of if you put a cat inside a box and then you put gas inside the box, but you don't know if the cat is being gassed or not, the cat could either be alive or dead. And the cat is in a state of being alive and dead until they open up the box and they see what the cat is inside, at which point you know whether the cat's alive or dead. It's basically the concept of until you look inside the box, the cat is both alive and dead at the same time. Take a box.
Yeah, I understand.
Put a cat in a box.
Yeah.
Gas the cat. Is the cat alive or dead?
I don't know.
Exactly, you won't know.
Probably dead.
The cat could be alive, it could
How
be dead.
could it be alive?
It might be alive. You don't know. Because you don't know what the cat is. You don't know whether the cat's alive or dead.
Do you think it was wearing a gas mask?
It might not
How
be.
would it be alive then?
It might not be gas that hurts a cat.
It's untoxic gas.
It could be. How do you know? The cat is both alive and dead at the same time.
Can't be alive and dead. Is
That is the concept of Schrodinger's
no,
cat.
it's one or the other.
No, it's alive
Why
or
is it
dead.
Schrodinger's?
It's both at the same time.
Why
And
is
until you open up the box and look at the cat, it could be alive or it could be dead.
So why isn't it Schrodinger's dog?
Because he put a cat in the box and not a dog.
Why didn't you put a dog in the box?
Because you probably didn't want to gas a dog.
Why not?
I don't know. Maybe he likes his dog and he didn't like his cat.
So he put his cat in there and
Yeah.
decided to try and kill it.
I don't know. I never met the bloke.
Oh.
But I'm
What
not...
are you telling me then?
Huh?
Why are you telling me a story?
Because Schrodinger's cat is the whole basis of Schrodinger's envelope.
What? How does the envelope link to the box with the dying cat?
Because it's not a dying cat. Cat.
How does a trick with an envelope link to someone putting their cat in a box and gassing it? What's the link here? What is the link?
The envelope is the box.
Yes.
The card that goes in the envelope is the cat. That card could be any card in the deck. Until you take that card out, you don't know what that card is.
Well, nah.
Huh?
Well, nah. Of course, it's gonna be any card. It could be any card.
Exactly. You don't know what that card is until you take it out. It
There's
could be literally...
over 50% chance that it's probably gonna be your card because you're watching a magician. It's probably like a 55% chance that it's your card actually. So it's not 50-50. Yeah, because the card wasn't put in there and gassed. What the fuck? I don't remember putting the gas in the envelope. Was I supposed to? I don't remember putting the gas in the envelope. Is that a problem?
Let's have a look at a performance of Ryland doing Schrodinger's
Okay, so
envelope.
we've got Dad behind the camera. Dad, just pick any one of these cards.
Anyone.
Anyone.
That one there.
That one. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Okay. Now, as you can see, this deck, completely different, yeah?
Yeah.
Nothing about it the same. Okay?
Okay, that's fine.
Right. Place those cards over there. Now, we're going to place your card into this envelope. Just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because you're all the way in. Because we're going to close it up. Okay? There you go. There's your card. Got it?
Fair.
Put the rest over there. Now here, I've got envelopes labelled A, B, C, D, and E. Now, Dad, what I want you to do is pick any one of these envelopes.
Anyone.
Anyone.
Not the one over there. Any one of these. C.
C. Now, you sure you want C?
Yes, I want
You
C.
sure?
I definitely want C.
Okay. Right. But if we look inside C, you see that we have 9 of clubs. Okay. So
Okay.
we've got the 9 of clubs.
9 of clubs.
Now I'm gonna look in A. Okay. So we've got A here.
Yeah.
You can see we've got 2 of spades.
Okay.
That's A. We've got B. And in B, you can see we've got 7 of diamonds.
Yeah, I see that, yeah.
7 of diamonds. And in D, you can see we've got 10 of hearts.
I see that, yeah.
Yep. And in E, we have the 4 of hearts.
Okay, yeah.
Okay? So, 4 cards here, completely different, and the 9 of clubs. Now, the thing is, on each and every one of these, it says that you will choose the 9 of clubs. Now, the thing is,
What?
you place the card in here from the very beginning, and you can see that it is the 9 of clubs.
So, that was a performance of Schrodinger's envelope. Why are you confused?
Because how does this link to a cat in a box that's being covered in gas?
It's the same thing. It's exactly...
So is the card wearing a gas mask then?
No, but the cat wasn't wearing a gas mask.
So how did it survive?
I don't know.
So
It might not have. It could be dead. It could be alive or dead.
but it's
It's
not
both.
50-50 because the card's not going to die to a gas unless it's like one that will like destroy it.
What? So, what you just saw was Schrodinger's envelope.
No. Because, it's the cat.
It's literally the name of the trick, Schrodinger's
No, it's
envelope.
not envelope, it's cat.
No, it's not a cat. We're done with the cat. The
Oh.
cat is dead.
Alright.
Right.
So was the card not dead?
Because it's not. We didn't put gas in the envelope, right? There was no gas in
Why
the
did we put gas in the cat box?
Because he wanted to find out whether his cat died or not.
Did he not like his cat?
I don't know. Obviously not. Would you put Indy in a box and gas her?
No.
No, exactly. So probably didn't like his cat. Right.
I like it. I'll put him in the box and give him lots of treats.
So, what you just saw was Schrodinger's envelope.
No, cat. You said it was a cat.
No, the trick that you just
You
did.
said it was a cat.
No, the cat. We're done with the cat.
Oh, okay. We're on with the dog.
No, we're not with the dog. We're with the envelopes, with the cards. Right. So you just saw the trick.
I'm confused.
You just saw the trick. This is what you need to know because honestly, my head hurts.
Me too.
It's a regular deck of cards. You bring out the envelopes. They can all be rubber banded together. They genuinely have a free choice of a card which they put in the envelope, and that's put to one side. That will always match the card in the envelope that they pick out of the envelopes from A to E. Multiple climaxes, multiple revelations. It's a very clever trick. There's a lot going on here, and all it takes is a deck of cards and the envelopes that you have there. The only thing that you need to know is not everything is examinable at the end.
So where's the cat come into this?
The envelopes are examinable, but the cards inside the envelopes aren't. Luckily, when you take the cards out, you can hand them the envelopes, and that's where the focus is. If you want a really fun, cool presentation for a trick where you can bring in a discussion about Schrodinger's cat, then this is absolutely a good trick to go
Why
for.
wasn't it a dog?
I don't know.
It's a good it wasn't a dog. I didn't want them to kill a dog.
Would you like them to kill a cat?
Well, I don't want them to kill Indy.
Right, do you want to give this trick a rating?
I don't really understand it.
No, you understood it. You performed it to me. They've just seen a video of you doing it.
So what do I give it then?
I don't know. Why don't you figure it out?
Um,
I'm going to give it 85%. It's a very good trick. It's a little bit convoluted, and there's a lot going on, but I think that...
I'll give it 90%.
He's giving it 90%, I'm giving it 85%. There's a lot going on, it's a little bit convoluted, but I think people would really enjoy it. Just don't bring up the concept of Schrodinger's cat with an 11-year-old.
Actually, I'm 12. Thanks. 12.
Don't bring up the subject of Schrodinger's cat with a 12-year-old.
Well, I don't think 11-year-old will stand it either.
Let's move on.
There's no visa in the bag. There's no visa in the bag. There's no visa in the bag.
Ow!
That didn't hurt.
That bloody did. That is another review. Show in the bag. Think
Oh,
about the cat
yeah.
in the box. Think about the cat in the box. Sit there and think
No,
about the
you
cat.
said it was a dog.
Huh?
You said it was a dog now.
Yeah, think about putting Indy in the box.
No.
Right. Thanks very much for watching.
No.
Follow Ryland on Instagram by going to Ryland the Kid Magician. Follow me by going to Craig Petty Magic TV _ all of that crap. We'll see you again soon. Don't forget to join the Nettrix, www.thenettrix.com. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. I'm Craig.
I'm Ryland.
Take care. Bye, everyone.